Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. And in the last episode, we had, well, essentially tried to finish all this up. I apparently was incorrect, and I apparently did not do enough to actually get it all finished, which is annoying. So I decided to, in addition to just going around marking more territory, to actually finish other side quests as well, just so that I don't blow my brains out of monotony. As such, we finished the final Antlion Man trade, so we finally got all the rewards from that, and now we're doing another guild quest. We're searching for the way to refine Everlight. And we now need to find a stone tablet. That's just great. Okay. And for that, we need to head to Akara Brockham. I want to say Brockham because it sounds better, question mark? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I want to put the R right after the B for some reason. Okay, where do we go in here? Oh, just here. Well, that was simple. Man, this place is as mucky as it ever was. I don't like it, it's just about perfect if you ask me. Now, if I were a butler, where would I hide a stone tablet in a place like this? This place is actually pretty big. Where are we even supposed to start? Oh, come on, it's not like we're leaving empty-handed. Still, I'm always a bit bummed when we don't find any Blastia. Yeah, so it may just be the clue we need to untangle the mystery of Blastia once and for all. What are those two doing here? Let's see, Brave Vesperia, was it? You remembered! I gotta forget the people who returned my dearest harmful to me. Hey, what's that you got there? We dug this up deep within the ruins of the town. It has ancient writings on it, so it might contain some important information about Blastia. Mind if we take a look at it? A black stone tablet with red writing. This is... I love it when a plan comes together. It's about time I head up to here with this cat and mouse game. I actually enjoyed all the interesting places that this search has taken us. Do not overly water the plants early on. Once they have borne fruit, though, take care not to let the soil become dry. Huh? What's that, Judith? There are instructions for growing delicious cucumbers. Wait. Didn't the elder Miorzio say something about that? Who cares about gardening at a time like this? I only read what's written on the tablet. Wait, what do you mean? Just what I said? What about the process for refining Everlight? Yes, well, there's nothing here about that at all. So then this hunk of rock isn't the secret manual after all. What's black tablet and gray red writing? Exactly like the one Sebastian said he brought here. And the story must have got turned around somehow during all the time we were chasing him. No way! Now we look like a bunch of idiots. You did say the process for Everlight refinement, right? Is that why you're here? Yeah, we came here hoping to find it, but it looks like we had our facts mixed up. I imagine Ermine would know something about that. Who? He's a famous shovel maker. He's been locked up in Union's prisons for quite a few years, though. If anyone who could tell you about refining Everlight, he's your man. What, really? Yeah, it's no great secret that Ermine was the very one to make Mark's precious Harmfall, after all. Or that Harmfall itself was grabbed entirely out of Everlight. Is that true? What's someone like that doing locked up in a prison? I'm afraid I'm not privy to the details. It never did strike me as the criminally minded type, though. Yeah, we'll worry about that if we need to. Let's put this Everlight thing to bed once and for all. Yeah, you're right. That was quite a piece of information you gave us. Thanks a lot. Union's prison is a very fun place, even to visit. Take care of yourselves. Well, they now have a tablet of gardening instructions. So that's something at least. Alright, well, back to Dawngrist we go. Figures that we have to go back here anyway. Alright, to the jail cells. Delicious. Our monster, that thing's just a little too big to feel real. Oh well, we gotta take it down like any other monster. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. To the jails! Hey, buddy. Mr. Ermine, I presume? Hey, you're home. Leave me be. I'm gonna ask you about the process for refining Everlight, sir. Everlight? Oh, boy. Who nanny, who nanny. What do you say? What sort of response is that? Will you tell us what you know? Are you sure that's what you want to know? Why don't you tell you the measurements of that fine thing who works in the item shop instead? He drives a hard bargain. Oh. Before you tell us anything, you're the one called Ermine, are you not? Now, let's stand up for melodies and such. Hey, are you sure this old coot's right in the head? As long as this is our only option, we don't really have much of a choice. Is he really our only option? He seems a bit on the sketchy side to me. What are you calling sketchy? The sketchiest thing around here is your sorry excuse for a haircut. Yuri, I think I'm ready to go now. Come on, perk up a bit. Listen, old man, we're to ask you something serious enough with the games. I don't get any more serious than this, Sonny. Okay, then, we're to ask you about the method for refining a metal called Everlight. You think I'm giving that sort of info away for free? You're plain nutty. You gotta be nuttier than a fruitcake, perhaps? Those are pretty nutty. You want money, or wait? You're not trying to break us out of this joint, are you? Nah, that stuff's for amateurs. Then was it? What I really love is a fine home-cooked meal. What? You're too dumb to understand the first time. It's not gonna help me say it again. Okay, the old code's even starting to grate on me, believe it or not. That does it. We're gonna make this old lunatic the best meal he's ever had. Yeah, but what should we fix for him? Why don't we try asking whoever's in charge of preparing his meals? I'm gonna guess that's you. There's no way the old man's gonna eat anything sweet. Socks probably will stay that way. Alright, well, let's see, do I happen to have the food is the question. Yes, we do! I believe this is the food we need. Yep, okay. We do have the recipe. Well, you gonna fix me up some mouth-watering morsels? Sure. Oh boy, what is it? What's it gonna be? You'll just have to wait until it's ready. It tastes bad enough. I might have to keep my mouth shut for the rest of my days. Okay, he wants, okonomiyaki, right? Here you go, give this a taste. Let me see here. I don't know, it looks sort of gross from here. How was it? Oh yeah, that filled me up nap time. And wait a sec. That's a pretty neat trick, sleeping standing up like that. What is with this guy? Waiting for me to fall asleep, huh? Well, it won't work. Now you listen to me. Oh, well, I guess you earned it. These are my notes on how to refine Everlight. Well, that came out of nowhere. Now I'll show you what happens to the people who try to pull one over in my sleep. Try me! Age ain't nothing but a number, and I'll go toe with you youngins any day of the week. I'm gonna sleep just a bit more. Wow, that was special. I feel like I could use a nap myself. But these notes, it's all here. So then this is the real manual? That might be more impressive than this. Yeah, we should be able to find out for certain once we get to Opus. Let's take it with us then and go back to Mantake. He's probably beside himself with waiting at this point. So notes written by a stubborn old man Ermine. It's just a method for processing the Everlight Stone. Ay, ay, ay. I probably should have talked to the jailer to see what he was in for to begin with. Oops. We're just gonna leave the cranky old man to his business. Okay, let me move some things here, because I see a certain cat. And rather than me worrying about her jumping on top of my goddamn desk, I'm just gonna make some room in case she does decide to jump up here, so she doesn't knock anything over. Granted, I'm gonna have to move everything else back around when she's somewhere else, but this can go over here. That can go here. Everything else she's practically knocked off. Oh, wait. And that's an adapter that can go up there. What's this? Oh, this is hardware for an air conditioner to go into the wall permanently. This is... Oh, my senior necklace. That's a cap to this pen. As you can see, I don't really care if I get into a random encounter with a bunch of weaklings. And okay, I made enough room for her to lay down on. Oi! Get away from there! Fucking hell. She's gonna act like a fucking crazy bitch near my fucking Ethernet cable. I'm gonna fucking smack her. That's it, I'm smacking her. Get away from there! Ay, ay, ay. Goddamn cat. It's bad enough when Ginger was young enough, was a young puppy, and she bit my old Ethernet cord in half. That was bad enough. I don't need a cat fucking clawing near it. Honestly, this fucking cat needs to learn a lesson to stay out of my fucking area. Period. Leave me alone. Go somewhere else. Deal with being jumped by the other cats. Deal with it. With being a fucking parasite on me. Ugh. Anyway, with that mess out of the way, is it okay for you to be up? Yes, more or less. I feel much better now. Glad to hear it. Here's what you asked for. Is this a secret manual? We think so. We got it from an old man named Ermine. Yes, no mistake. This is the real thing. All right. So the old man had a few screws loose, but the book's a genuine article. Now this will be able to clean the Everlight of impurities. Mark my words, we'll craft items surpass even the armaments of legend. And that'll mean the Soul Mist can get back on their feet again? Yes, our day in the sun has come at last. It's all because of you. Thank you. Oh yes, your payment. 8,500. We'll take it. Ever need help with the future? Don't hesitate to call on Brave Vesperia. All right. The fact that cats can get cabin fever is, interesting to say the least, because, believe it or not, I do not force we do not force our cats to stay indoors in this household. We try, but it never ends up working because people keep leaving the fucking door open for them. And they eventually gets to a point where they basically become invisible and book it out of the fucking door. So even if you wanted to keep them in, they move too fast you can't see them. Now obviously, since we can't force them to stay indoors, we at least try to keep them inside when the weather is absolute shit and when it's cold. But the problem is during the winter, because they're inside for like 3 months straight, they go crazy. The joys of having outside cats. Anyway, where am I going? Back to Dawngrust, that's where we're going. Because that was the last requisite we need to before we can finish off the guild questing. Alright, to the center of town we go.
I didn't really think about it before we started taking on these jobs, but keeping a guild going is really tough.
Well, duh.
What's with the deep thoughts all of a sudden?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious why we started taking on work in the first place.
Because we like seeing people smile?
But what happens if we help out the wrong people, or end up doing more harm than good? Then we'd be getting the total opposite results of what we set out to do.
Yeah, but take that guy, Nobis, right? He looked pretty happy in the end.
I hope they can restart their guild now that everything is finished.
And the man from Ruin's Gate was pretty excited when we returned his shovel.
Meh.
A little too excited if you ask me. I mean, it's a shovel.
Some people, like Mimula, will try to use us for the wrong reasons too, though.
You always have to watch the good, the bad, even the ugly sometimes. That's what guilds do.
It's just the nature of the world.
I just wish we could take a pass on the bad and the ugly.
We just need to stand up to those things when we come across them.
Everybody's born with a bad side.
That's not so. There is something beautiful in the core of each and every person.
Now that's just naive, Estelle.
We may have to try harder to see it in people who do things they shouldn't.
Peace, love, and understanding, huh?
Don't make fun of me. Bad people always have reasons for what they do.
Not always, Estelle. You are being naive.
Actually, Your Highness, I beg to differ with you on that point.
Anyway, goals are important, but you don't always have to achieve them.
Maybe you're right.
If everyone's happy where they are, who cares if it's not the goal they were going for?
Even if that means failing sometimes?
You cut your losses and move on to whatever's next.
Even if you wind up naked in the street, you're not finished as long as you're still breathing.
Huh? Naked? Did our lovely Judith here just say something about getting naked?
Oh, for love of God.
Down, boy, down.
Well, Yuri, are you on Raven's side or mine?
Hold on. When did we start choosing sides?
What's so tough about this? You just have to learn from your mistakes. That's the basis for any kind of learning.
Well, duh.
Rita.
For starters, just try to enjoy the ride a bit more, like these clowns do.
Yeah, I will.
Well, that was fun. Alright, with that, the guild questing is officially complete. That's one of the longest side quests in the game done. I would argue that the warehouse part is a lot longer, considering it takes the entire fucking game. And maybe the territory marking is the longest out of everything. Because it's so fucking tedious. Why are you going to that window when the other... Sunlight. It's like, why do you go to the window that has the blinds down, but the other window doesn't? Sunlight. Sunlight's the answer. Tank loves to sunbathe. Okay, well, now that's done with, we need to head all the way back to... Back to Halor we go, because it's time for us to get another weapon for Rita. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see if we're correct on this. If we head to the giant tree, there should be a man there that gives Rita a new weapon. Or woman? Or NPC. Let's go with NPC, much better. What are you all up to? Well, visit brave Vesperia. Oh, Novus, looks like you're doing well. We were worried about you. Yes, you see, I made a complete recovery. That's good. What have you been doing with these mages here? I made a weapon from the Everlight that you got for me. And I've been trying to get these mages to apply a formula to it for me. I'm really looking forward to working with Everlight. As far as metals go, Everlight has an amazing high level of air conductance. Air conductance? That's how easily something can carry air, right? Right, formulas used on weapons with a high level of air conductance have stronger effects and make for more powerful attacks. We're going to try to apply the spirit formula that we recently developed. By our calculations, when the stored energy is released as magic, it'll be several times more powerful than the magic produced from air. A technique for combining a sword with magic. Very clever. Yes, well then, if you're ready. Yes, of course. Let's see if this works. It's finished! Oh, it's giving off a fantastic level of power. Truly, the light of the Soul Smith has been restored to this blade. I have to find someone to use the blade. And if you do, we'd also like to record how the magic effect of the magic... spirit magic's having on the weapon. Yeah, I can read. Oh yeah, I think I know just the person for the job. You mean me? Don't you think that weapon would suit you pretty well? And you'd be able to record accurate data too. There's one better suited to take it. That's true, but... I'd be quite comfortable with you using it. I guess we don't have much of a choice. If the client himself is suggesting it, we'll have to let the weirdo have it. Alright, asshole. Hope you don't regret getting a fireball to the face. This is... You can tell it's quite powerful just by holding it, can't you? Who'd love the chance to use this weapon? Certainly, I love if you could use it in battle, all the while helping to promote our guild and our services. Then perhaps the name of the Soulsmiths will once again begin to be known across the world, and skilled artisans will seek us out to join our ranks. And this way it works well for both of us. Yes. Looks like you're taking a liking to it. Let's go. Ivy Blade! A haunted evil sword, little known except for the name of the owner engraved on it. Rita, I hate to tell you this, but you do not have the body to match the name of the person who uses this. You do not have the body. The closest one to who is Judith, and even then, she's not close. The fact that we have a Soul Calibur reference in here is funny. Where's Soul Edge and Soul Calibur itself? If we got Ivy and Mitsurugi, we might as well have fucking Nightmare and Siegfried up in this bitch. While I love Soul Calibur, holy shit is it hard for me to actually pull off, because I can't wrap my head around how the combo system in those games work, even though it's just 4 fucking buttons. Seriously, I can pull off Tekken combos with a little bit of practice. I suck at Street Fighter because I can't do the triple button shit, because that drives me nuts. I play SNK a lot. I play Arc System games a lot. But when it comes to fucking Soul Calibur, I drop the ball. You know, you'd think Soul Calibur would be very fucking easy. Okay, what is Overcast 3? Hold B after casting a increase to event spell, blah 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 blah, and Spirit 4. Alright. Although, it looks like TP maxes out at 999. Interesting. Wait, why is Flynn level 99? And everyone else isn't? You wanna explain yourself, Flynn? I guess not. Oh, I think I know what happened, why I got confused before. If we don't do the Meteor Storm skit cutscene thing in Aspio, we could do it here instead. But that requires us to not go to Aspio to do it. I think that's why I was confused about the guide earlier. It's like, wait a minute, why is it telling me to do this now when I already did this? Oh, wait. And just do a quick double check. If we exit and enter, if we've done a certain amount of damage, an NPC should be beside the fountain. If they're there, then we get a new title for Rita. If they're not there, then we haven't got it. Nope, we haven't got it. Alright. Because we need to do a cumulative 6 million damage over the course of the game. Which is a lot of grinding. Alright, now back to Mount Temza we go. I guess outside of Daedon Hole is the best spot to do this. Can't believe I forgot to do this mountain range. Wish I didn't have to do a fight for this.
How feeble looking!
Don't get careless. All right, who's next?
At the very least, I'm doing something I should have done a while ago. Started doing a while ago. Here should be enough. Then again, I got a feeling if I was doing this the entire time, I was also progressing the story, the videos would be a lot longer. Because holy shit. Alright, I know for a fact that I'm over 85 now. I think. I can't trust this fucking map to save my life with that. Okay, we need to head to Mount Temza, and specifically we need to head back all the way up to the city. That way, Judy can learn a new art. At least I'm assuming she can learn new art. You're still here? That's a load of bully. I already killed you. I guess this one respawns? Then again, I haven't checked the other areas to see if those respawn as well.
Repeat!
So maybe all of them respawn after a certain point? If all the Giganto monsters respawn, I will be shocked. Because I already killed this guy twice. Oh, bullshit.
Focus on the enemy in front.
Alright, who's next?
Bring down your power on
Alright.
We shouldn't let this go to our heads.
Step boost.
How feeble looking!
Don't get
Man, this
careless.
sorcerer's ring sucks on elevated surfaces.
Guardian field!
Oh, power that tries soul shine!
God! Resound, O cry of victory!
Let's head on into the city. What the? There are Cridians here? I wonder what they're doing in a place like this. Hey, it's you. We know that Miorzio's days of floating in the sky might soon be over, so he's been scoping out places to live on the surface. I don't think you need to rush or anything. After all, Cronus still hasn't made the decision on whether to return to turn into an elemental spirit. I know our goal was to gather together the 4 elementals, which you've already done. Let's see, what should we do then? I think you have to figure that out for yourself. But perhaps it would be a good idea to use the knowledge of the Cridia to help people in need? That sounds hard. I don't think it does at all. I don't suppose something like this would be much use to anyone. There's no way anyone would be able to use an arcane art spirit like this. Can I see that? Yeah. For a race that's mostly pacifist, the Cridia certainly have a lot of artifacts related to fighting, don't they? Here's the thing about pacifism. It does not prevent you from defending yourself. Most people forget that part. It's possible our people came up with them back when we fought the Autophagos 1,000 years ago. There are many arts our own people do not use. Perhaps when they worked out the theory, but never put them into practice. Wow, amazing for a Cridian, you are very skilled. I think this could come in handy. I see, we cannot lend you our force in battle, so we'll lend you our wisdom. We're happy to do whatever it takes if we can help you in your quest. Thank you, keep up the good work. Alright, well, we found a group of Cridia that were leaving. Hey, that strike art that you did now was really... basic? Yes, I was just beating my spear hard against the ground. There's a trick to it, but it's not really that hard to do. Looks like they never tried to do it themselves. Cridian people could do things like this if they tried. They discover all sorts of new abilities they didn't know they had. Like you, Judy? Exactly. Judith has learned the Sundering Moon arcane art. So what I'm getting at is the Cridia are elves, and Judy is an elf that has left the forest.
From behind?
Shocker, I know.
Oh, man.
Cowards! Flickering blaze, burn!
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Bunny ears! Bum 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 bunny ears, bum 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 bunny ears, bum bum bum. I don't know why I'm doing Bomberand right now. Let's head to the top, that way we can use the fast travel to get out of here. Ah, thanks, Patty. Alright, up the cliff's face on the other side. Boom, 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 boom. And now I got Barbara Ann stuck in my head. Okay, well, that was fun. Judy now has a new arcane art. We shall head back to the world map. Nice try, buddy. Okay, I don't know how we're supposed to get the mountains on top of the I forget the name. The Wizenikados, that's it. I don't know how we're supposed to get on top of the mountains to claim that territory, but... let's head up here to this, lake. And can I just rest right here? Let's get as far south as we can, just so that we have... fair shot of actually getting it. Because this range on this stupid claiming shit is very finicky. The range and radius is very deceptive. Okay, we got it. Okay, and I believe that's 85? Maybe. Okay, where are we going next? Ah, Care Brockham, that's where we're going. I could have saved so much time just by fast traveling all over the place. I have Baul, and I have a map. I can fast travel places. At least the rain stopped. Okay, first we want to go to the left at the fork. And we want to head all the way to the end.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
Repeat!
Alright. Extra combo, Brainiac Grace, Lucky Call, Strength 3, Over Limit 2. Okay, we want to head. Oh, God, my throat. We want to head all the way to the end. It's the hunting blades. What the heck are they doing? You ass! Did you set that monster free? It was nearly dead. I couldn't stand there and watch him suffer. Recite the creed. Monsters are evil and we hunt evil. So you do remember, yet they broke the creed anyway. That's punishable by death. Isn't that right, boss? You're joking. Take his arm. Carol, are you sure this is a good idea? The hell do you think you're doing? That's way too harsh. All I did was set a monster free. Meaning it's free to go hurt and kill someone else? Do you want that blood on your hands? Well, but... now you're even more wrong. You're gonna hurt someone right now. Little punk. This guild you joined after we kicked you to the curb? Ha! I'll teach you to go mouthing off to the other guilds. Not so fast, Hyson. Why not? This is the second time you stuck your pretty little noses into our business. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you better speak my language. Show me what you're made of. Well, now, there's an offer we can't refuse. Watch out, the boss Clint, is crazy strong. I know, I saw him drop a monster in one hit a while back. We've come a long way since then ourselves, we got this. No one shall stand in my way. About time we get to shut this man up. Probably should have brought Carol for this. Oh well, red cleanse. Clint is almost 60 and he's pathetically weak. For what this is. If we had come here sooner, then yeah, we probably would have had a harder time. But the fact that we are basically almost level 100 says a lot. Also, compared to Sword Dancer, you are nothing special. And there goes Patty. Well, that was easy.
There's no way we're gonna lose.
No secret mission to worry about, so that's not a problem. We do get a strange stone, though. We did it! Okay, yeah, he was tough. I told you! Yeah. And he's getting back up. What, you want some more? No, I think he's happy. Boss? I'm not a fan of how loudly he's laughing. You're free to go. You saved my life. Thank you, Carol, was it? No problem, but what are you gonna do now? You can't go back to the hunting blades. I guess I'll just go back to the country, help out on the farm, and figure out my next move. No, don't! Take it. What is it? It says, I'm waiting at the Coliseum? Wow, and here I thought he was only interested in monster fighting. I suppose he only thinks we're as strong as the monsters he fights? Or maybe it just means he wants a rematch? Could be. Either way, we should clear our heads and rest up. We can't fight like this. Yeah, you're right. Alright, we got the final letter of challenge. Now we can actually do all the arenas.
They really like issuing challenges, don't they? This is the second one.
But it's their boss this time. What did the challenge say?
It was just, I'm waiting at the Coliseum.
It's rather concise.
That's what makes it so scary. A real boss keeps things short.
Sounds like fun to me. I'm ready to go. But do you want to give it a shot, Carol?
What? Me fight the boss? Not a chance! Yikes.
There's no need to be spooked. You've gotten pretty strong. Besides, you're the leader of Brave Vesperia.
See? Repeat agrees with him.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not the kid I once was.
Great. That's the spirit.
I mean, you're still a kid, Carol, but, I think you have at least gotten somewhat better than you were when we first met you. I think you've gone through some character growth. Alrighty then. Let's head on down to... Let's head on down to Arnian, just so that we can get the cutscene. Assuming I actually have enough territory claimed. If not, I can at least I can check the materials I need to upgrade the town again. Oh, wrong way. Nope, okay. Still not enough, huh? That's really pissing me off. Okay, Might Orb, Tree and Flower, Crystal, Mystic Orb, and Great Leo Fang. I think the only one I'm missing is the Great Leo Fang. Okay, and these guys, and the Great Leo Fang. They are dropped by Schwartz and Brunhilde's. Where are those fucking monsters? Schwartz are located in the final dungeon. What about Brunhilde? Brunhilde is located in the Necropolis. Okay, so that's a bit of an issue. Okay, so other than that, I guess we continue onwards. Well, now that we got the majority of the time-consuming stuff out of the way, for the most part. Wait, have I faced you before?
Step aside for me!
Yes, I have.
Are there any more foes about?
Okay, now we need to head back to Namco Island. Not synopsis, world map. Wait, what the hell? Do I see a search point on pier? I do! Oh, come on.
Focus on the enemy in front.
Fucking balloons, piss off!
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Oh, yeah. Silver ore. That's it. Oh, that was lame. I was hoping for something a bit more. Okay, we need to head back inside to the gambling hall. Crank, thunk, crank, crank, crank. Capsule Toy Pavilion. Okay, we already talked to him, so we got that out of the way. Do I really want to do the, game... Hi, Tink. You have your own little area now that you can lay down. Now that you've gone on top of my desk. No. How many, I need to see, how many chips do I have? What the? No! Get! For fuck's sake, quit pushing your head against everything you don't need to push it against. Oh wait, no, okay, I'm running into the same issue I ran into last time where I'm not pushing the right button for this. Why is it the fucking L? Why is it L1? Why? Whatever. Now, funnily enough, we don't actually need to do the minigame. We just need to get to the title screen of the minigame. Okay, we already talked to you. And you. And we already talked to you. So we need to go get those, materials. Then we can do the quiz. I only came here to make sure I actually got everything that we need. He's like, you need to hit lower coin, it's currently being repaired. Try a gel toy dispenser. Bottle toy. Weapon toy. Food toy. Interesting. Yeah. The thing is, we can get a title for collecting all the toys. So, and we also get a title for that. Once we get all the toys, we get a title for that. And if once we finish that, if we've opened up 86% of all treasure chests in the game, we get the treasure hunter title. here. Alright, well. Oh, excuse me. And also, good news! Because of that, we've actually reached the end of the side quest we can do before we have to head back into the main dungeon. So technically, we're done with side questing. Everything else is just cleanup work. Okay, so these 2 islands I can somehow rest on. Barely. Sure. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning off some gunk. Okay, how much time do I have left? 8 minutes. Alright, well, with those 8 minutes, I might as well finish up the marking territory. Well, let's see here. The only things left for us to do that are optional is title and costume farming, because we need to get the money in order to head to the hot springs in order to get everyone's hot spring titles and costumes. We need to collect all the figurines, which is really easy considering it's all there. We only need to get the ones from the machines and talking to certain people, then we're done with that. We got some red that's right around this lake, I guess. Maybe? Now let's see, other than the figurines and the treasure hunter
Focus on the
title,
enemy in front.
we still got the marking shit.
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
I really wish she didn't cause the desk to move. Medical smash. Alright, let's rest. And she wants to go out, that's fine, because I'm almost done with the episode anyway. Let me bring up the menu, that way I don't get jumped by a monster while I'm not paying attention. Alright. Now then. I wonder if I should let her outside, considering it's sunny right now. That is a thing I could do. Okay, let me look at my map again. Yeah. The red is right beside Data on Hold. On this continent. So I think resting either in front of it or behind it is more than enough to cover the screen.
You're weak.
You're whack.
Okay, I wonder who says you're a hack. Okay, repeat, you're done with all your weapons right now, which is good, which means I can start doing that. You're almost done. You're done with this. Dispersion. Carol's working on that. Alright, up and away! Alright, rest here. Right outside of Data on Hold. Now, was that enough? Oh, it's not enough since technically I need to be a little bit further down. Son of a... Why is this shit gotta be so finicky?
Alright, who's next?
I better use a magic lens just in case.
Resound, O
Cry of victory! Oh, as you can see, this is very pedantic and annoying. I'll put my coffee over here. When I reach over to there. Okay, how about now? Okay, that area's just gonna piss me off. Alright, final check for Arnian before I just say fuck it. Oh, what else could I do besides the final dungeon? I need to find the rest of the Fell Arms. And we could also do the Necropolis. Choices, choices, indeed. Oh, come the fuck on. Are you serious? It's still not enough? How is this not 85? What am I missing here? Okay, so Data on Hold's a pain in my ass. I have almost 100% of the map finished. What am I missing? Hello? Hello, cat. Do I need to do the fucking... Do I need to head back to Zophius and do that first? Is that what's going on? Huh? Well, since we're here... We don't need the Silver Edges anymore. We got the Holy Avenger. We need the Storm Slayer. Wait. Gemino. There we go. Okay, so we need a lot of things. 2 suits of that, 2 of this, 1 of this, 2 of these, and 1 of these. Do 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 do. Here you go, Flynn. I mean, that doesn't really matter. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it that for the side missions, because holy shit, it took forever. But I'm done with that for now, ladies and gentlemen. I've been NoGod21. This is Let's Play Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. And in the next episode, we tackle Tarkaron and go after Duke after so long. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time.